Okay, hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be talking about my college experience for the fall of 2019. No, not 2019, 2020. This year was my first semester. I hated it so far. I'll be covering a couple more videos talking about this subject just because like the original video was way too long. I couldn't really organize my ideas correctly. So each video is just going to be talking about like a section of what happened that year, so that way you guys can have a better picture of what's really going on. So basically, I'm not going to tell you what college I went to. That's just going to be non-disclosure. Um, but I will tell you just for this video is going to be talking about the Wi-Fi situation on campus. I don't know if it's my computer or just me or the staff in general, but the Wi-Fi, there was like three different Wi-Fi things that you had to hook up your devices to. So like if you had your Xbox or TV, that had its own little Wi-Fi network. If you using your phone, and that has to have its own Wi-Fi network. If you were using a computer, it has to have its own Wi-Fi network. So yeah, at the beginning that was kind of confusing to hook it up in the beginning of the semester because we didn't know what the heck we were supposed to do. Because it was kind of difficult. We had to put in our MAC address or whatever, but it was fine afterwards until later on where the Wi-Fi didn't really want to seem to work, and it was kind of hard to do assignments or go on Zoom because the Wi-Fi just wanted to mess up. It kept disconnecting my computer. It was hard to get good Wi-Fi. I had to go to different buildings on the opposite side of campus just to get a Wi-Fi connection. And a lot of kids told me that they had to do this too sometimes. Like sometimes their floors had really bad Wi-Fi or too many people were using the Wi-Fi at once, which makes sense because I don't think, even though it's a college campus, I don't think they expect all these kids to be online at the same time, and it probably did drain the server's resources a little bit, just because you're online for Xbox, you're online for Twitch, you're online for computers, you're online for your cell phone, you're online for literally every second of the day because we can't do anything outside of campus. We couldn't even do most of the things inside of campus. It was pretty isolated. Even though you were living with people, you felt alone. Um, when my roommate moved out, I had a better Wi-Fi connection because I guess the Wi-Fi connection was a lot better on his side of the room. So I was kind of pissed about that. But yeah, so like for my midterms, the Wi-Fi was so bad I had to go to like 5 or 6 different buildings just to get a Wi-Fi connection to finish a midterm. I got like I think a 77 on it. Whatever. I passed, I guess. But I was really stressing to get a Wi-Fi connection. It was really terrible. I went to a building, then went to another building, then I went back to my dorm, then I went to my friend's dorm, then I went to my other friend's dorm just to get a Wi-Fi connection, and kept tapping me out every 2 seconds. It was the worst possible situation ever. I do not recommend it. It was really stressful. I really thought I was gonna fail. I did fail one of my midterms. That's because, okay, I'm just gonna talk about this in this video just so I don't have to make another video for like Wi-Fi part 2 or whatever. So math on Zoom or math online is terrible. If you don't put in the answer in the correct way, in the correct format, even if it's like a little bit off, they will basically say your answer is wrong. Like otherwise, if you were in a classroom, your teacher would say, "Well, you're a little off. I still give you partial credit," or he'll just round it up and say, "Yeah, you basically got a correct answer." No, this needs to be a correct answer and format. Otherwise, the system will not qualify it as a correct answer and it will mark it wrong. This made math hell for me. Math is already not my strong subject, so this just put like more of a stressor on me, and it made me not want to do math anymore, because I was a biochem major. So literally all I did this semester was math. My actual hell. It was like, I think I did one class like psychology or whatever. I actually enjoyed it, but then we went online, and then I stopped going to the classes just because who the hell wants to, like, my class was from 5:30 to 8:30. Who the hell wants to go on Zoom for 3 hours with and try to maintain a good connection with the Wi-Fi? It was terrible. Um, I have tips and tricks that I'll probably put down in the next video of how to, if you have like bad Wi-Fi connection, um, how to still be on Zoom, because I did maintain some tips and tricks I'll put down in the next video or whatever, probably tonight or tomorrow. Just for people who are going to like the next semester and you guys are worried about your Wi-Fi connection or whatever, but hopefully you guys don't.